My sister keeps announcing terrible news every year at every celebration of my life. My fiance Jake and I booked our dream venue 3 years in advance. The only slot we got was September of this year. My sister Melissa got engaged a few months ago. They were planning on having a spring wedding next year. Yesterday, our parents invited us and our fiance to a family BBQ, where my sister announced to our extended family that she is expecting. Everyone was so happy for her and my brother-in-law. My nan asked my sister if the wedding was still on the set date or if they were going to wait because of the baby. She said no, that she hoped to move it to September. Then she turned to me and said, "That's what I wanted to talk to you about. I was really hoping we could kinda like take your venue. I really cannot stress myself too much with planning a wedding while going to maternity classes, and I think it is so beautiful. It would really mean a lot to me." It went silent, but everyone was looking at me expecting me to say, "Yes, of course, anything for my little sister." My brother-in-law looked very uncomfortable and told her that they had talked about this and that it was not okay to put me on the spot. But my sister just said, "Don't be like that. My sister wants to do what's best for me, so it's no big deal, right?" I just said, "Well, it kind of is. I don't know. I have my heart really set on the venue." Cue the crying and storming off. Nan told me that I was being selfish because she needed the venue more than I did. I tried to defend myself and my mother said, "You waited 3 years. Would it have killed you to wait a few more months? When has your sister ever asked you for something?" A few comments later, my fiance got really mad and we left. My sister called me crying and said that it was unfair that I always get what I want and that I could have done this one thing for her. Dad said it is just a venue, and what matters is the person who you are marrying. My fiance is furious with my family and doesn't even want my sister to come. Now my family is threatening not to come because I am being selfish, and my sister needs it more than me because having a baby is too stressful. Thankfully, my brother-in-law called me and apologized for the inconvenience. He told me he had discussed it with my sister and she had told him she would not ask. He is properly mad with her now and warned me that my sister is blaming me for potentially ruining her marriage. My fiance and I have decided to boot my sister from the bridal party. Then my mom took it upon herself to tell on us. She called my fiance's parents and told them that it would be best if my sister gets it because she is pregnant and preeclampsia runs in the family. My future father-in-law told them to F off and basically ripped my mom a new one for expecting something so ridiculous, and that they were going to lose me if they kept playing favorites. So my mom is now crying too and saying that my father-in-law is an a-hole. This is just getting so pathetic. My in-laws are driving to us currently with some supper and wine and basically told me to not worry and that no matter what happens, that they will be my safety net. My sister then found out what my father-in-law had said and accused me of painting her like a loony and misinterpreting facts to everyone in my life. She said that I was being unfair, that she is family, and that she asked nicely because she loves me. The only text I sent back was, "I am sorry that you perceived it that way. I did not in any way distort what happened. Perhaps you have that night differently in your mind than I do, but I digress. I am sick and tired of bending to your will. My whole life I have been your servant and your doormat. Remember all the birthdays I had to share with you because you would throw a tantrum because you didn't get presents? Or when you cried so that I would fill out job applications for you? You're so selfish. Always have been, but I'm done. I admit that I also spoiled you, but I will not any longer. If you want to marry so badly before your baby is born, then you could look at Hotel X that offers last-minute weddings. I have spent too much time planning my wedding to give it to you, and if you want to ruin our relationship over this, then go ahead. I will sleep sound and safe knowing that it wasn't my fault." She only sent me, "Wow, you must love me so very much." So I blocked her. I couldn't tell you what happened next. The full story is on my channel and linked below.